It was good. It was good. You know, play with all your kind of college mates and stuff. I didn't enjoy the time of year it was on. It was on, you know, kind of January, February, March. I don't see hurling as a winter sport. I see it as a summer sport when the ground is good and the ball is flying along. But yeah, it was good playing with kind of your college mates and stuff.
Can you tell us a bit about the dressing room before and after a game with Cody? You've described his style already, but what was he like on game day?
He was actually, you know, pretty quiet on game day. He's generally his presence. I think when Cody's best motivation work comes on a Friday night before a game, when the team is announced, and he gives a really good speech on Friday night, and you'll be ready to rock there and then. But on the day, I think it's up to a lot of the players to step up. You know, there's only so much management can do to get you ready for a game. But on the day, it's down to the 15 players or more, and the whole panel really for them to have their own say.
Tell us about getting in trouble with Cody.
Yeah, a few times in trouble. All right. There was one time myself and a couple of other players. I'm not going to name names. Yeah, it was a few weeks before a big game. I won't say which game, but it wasn't an All-Ireland final, but we were out on the beer when we shouldn't have been on the beer. And yeah, we got pulled in for a very stern meeting. So we thought we were going to be clipped, but we were held on to.
Did you pay much heed to the warning you got, or?
Sure, look, what can you do? You just put your head down and try hard. And funnily enough, we won the Ireland that year, so.
Worked out. Did you get much attention from the ladies of Kilkenny after 2008?
Yeah, the jersey pullers were, you know, all over the place. Yeah, so you look at it as part and parcel of it if you win Ireland. But no, look, we had great times after any of those Irelands.
Have you any advice that you give to an inter-county star for any county starting off with hurling now?
Like I said, be prepared to give it 100%. Any weekend you have planned on a holiday or anything, forget about that. Everything is only based around the training with Kenny. You know, just try and get yourself in 100% peak physical fitness, because that's the way it's gone these days. If you're not at that level, you know, depending on your hurling skill, but you have to have both really. And the reason you're there in the first place is because you have the ability, you have the talent. But yeah, no, you just have to be willing to give it 100%. And the way I saw it when I went in, I said, look, I give this a go for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years. If I can't make it after, say, 3 years max, I'm gone about it.
You've obviously created a great legacy with your time in Kilkenny hurling. Do you ever wonder if you'll be remembered for the guy who won 5 All-Irelands, or do you think you'll be remembered as the guy who walked away early?
I'd probably be remembered as the guy who walked away early, but I felt at the time that was right for me. I hadn't really thought about it. I won't be worried about it. I see hurling as just a chapter of my life. Short enough chapter in the overall scheme of things. As
a Kilkenny man, you want Kilkenny to keep winning All-Irelands. For the rest of the country, it's getting a bit boring. Do you ever feel that boring? Do you ever feel it's boring here? Because Kilkenny are so dominant all the time.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Groundhog Day. Yeah, and I find it similar to Dublin winning the Leinster football title. Yeah, it is a little bit boring. It's not Kilkenny's fault. You know, it's up to all the other teams to raise the bar. So I don't know what the solution is. Maybe scrap the Leinster Championship, maybe scrap the Munster Championship, and maybe work out a Champions League format. But I know the guys in the Leinster Council or the Munster Council don't want that. So that's only my opinion. I think it should be just scrapped. Like if you have Galway and Antrim already in the Leinster Championship, you know, it's kind of already tarnished in a way. So who knows what the solution is. But yeah, it is a little bit refreshing.
Where do you think hurling is now? With the systems and tactics, do you think it's as good a game now as it was 5 or 10 years ago?
Yeah, I think systems and tactics are overrated. So like I said, one thing is for sure that players are really, as fit as it could possibly be. I think they're as fit as any professional soccer player or any other sport really. Maybe, I don't know, maybe players were a little bit talented years ago, but what players are lacking now, maybe in talent, are making up in fitness. But that's not the players' fault these days. But no, it's you can't be going to watch a really good hurling game. I think it's the best sport in the world to watch. I'd rarely watch a soccer game. I find soccer really boring. Like you look at this in America for a while, looking at baseball 4 hours and it's really boring. NFL is just too stop-start, I really think the best game in the world is hurling to watch.
You played with Ballyhale. You had a bad run when you lost 3 minor finals in a row. How did that feel for you?
That was probably the best thing that ever happened to us. After that, we just went on a rampage. I think we won 4 out of 21 county finals in a row, and we won 4 senior county finals in a row, another 2 after that, and 3 Club Irelands. So I suppose sometimes losing is not the worst thing ever. We thought when I was 17, 18, 19, I thought we'd never win anything again. Also remember with Kilkenny, Cork beat us in 2004. I was only 19 at the time. So you devastated at the time as a young lad, but losing those things, losing big matches like that, it's not the worst thing ever, and it does store in your memory some future motivation.
How does it feel to win a Club All-Ireland compared to a County All-Ireland?
2 of them are very special, really. I suppose with the county, it's more more broadcast in the media and a lot more supporters after you. But I suppose with the club, it's a bit more special because it's with your neighbours, your lads you've heard with all along. And it's just such a difficult thing to do. Like it's a lot more difficult to win with your club, win All-Ireland with your club, than with the county, because Kilkenny are predominantly a very good county at hurling. So, but yeah, to break through all, like our club Ballyhale is only 2,000 or 3,000 people in the parish, and to try and pick a team from that to go on and break through all the other, to get through your own county is difficult for us, but going to your province and then to win All-Ireland on St. Patrick's Day was really good. And really we've done it 3 times with the current team, and we're just blessed to have such a good group of lads together at the one time. I could just name a few names there: Henry Shefflin, TJ Reid, and Fenley brothers, Elwards there as well, and there are a lot of traditional names in Ballyhale. And the previous Shamrocks team won 3 All-Irelands as well. Fenley's involved again, a lot of Fenleys. So look, I was just happy as long as the new Ballyhale team won 3, and as many as the owner buys, so we can have one over them in the pub.
You obviously played with a lot of Ballyhale legends throughout the years. Did they have a huge influence on you?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I know Henry's retired now, but I have to say that he's probably one of the most committed and dedicated players I've ever seen. I'd imagine he's really good at soccer as well. If he had to go play soccer and put his mind to that, he could have made it at the Premiership. No, I don't think that's an exaggeration. He really could. But yeah, I mean, if you're playing with really good guys and committed guys like that, it does rub off you. And yeah, just looking at all, going to matches years ago when I was a young lad, with all the tradition in club with Fenleys and Phelan's, and I'm probably leave out a few guys now, but did a lot of success. I think that they win 9 county finals as well. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, just to be compared to those guys was, and to match them even was quite an honour.
So are you taking a break from club hurling at the moment, or would you say you're fully retired from hurling?
I'd say I'm fully retired. To be honest, I was never the fastest player, but my hips have come against me, because I remember like even going into trainings with Kenny, like every session you had to get a rub out on the hips, deep heat, and even came to stage I was taking painkillers as well, and it's not good when you're taking painkillers over and over and over again. I said, look, rather than running myself into the ground, you have to look at the future as well. You have to look outside of hurling. At the end of the day, I don't want to be walking around crippled when I'm 40. I want to be able to play golf and be able to just have a comfortable lifestyle.
Sportstalk.ie, we've heard a few rumours about you that we'd like to clear up now.
Okay, yeah.
So, Fitzpartick is the South East's #1 DJ?
True.
True, okay. Fitzpartick lives in a castle in Wicklow.
For 6 months I did, yeah. It was belonged to the former President of Ireland, Sean T. O'Kelly. But I was only a temporary thing.
Finish with the castle.
It was in Nana, basically.
And Fitzpartick is a scratch golfer?
Not yet. That's the goal. Down to 4, but yeah, I'd like to get down to scratch. But it is difficult. But really enjoy playing golf and try to improve it all the time.